Hey friends, I have recently come across something that has angered the heck out of me, and I wanted to cover it with you all because this is becoming more and more of a problem, and it's related to AI, but isn't AI itself, in fact. This thing is authors being accused of using AI when they haven't. I am seeing more and more videos of people who are anti-AI, which I'm not saying you're wrong for being anti-AI, but people claiming that very normal writing and punctuating habits are indicators of AI. For example, somebody I saw recently has been posting video after video, and I'm relatively sure they're rage bait, but they're still irritating, of saying things like the Oxford comma is an example of AI and flags something as AI, which it doesn't. So I wanted to talk about why it sounds like AI is doing everything when it isn't. AI was trained on pre-existing material. My books came out before AI was a thing, for the most part. And since then, I still write the same way. However, people sometimes will assume that something is AI because it uses certain punctuation conventions. And I've been using those punctuation conventions since before AI existed. Why? Because AI was used to take our writing. Just because it does a thing that we have been doing does not mean we are using AI. AI used us. So obviously it's going to sound like the current grammar fads that are going on. Bad writing is bad writing. Bad art is bad art. Not all bad writing or art is AI either. I can make plenty of really bad quality writing and art without using AI, and I did it for a very long time. So just because something isn't good also doesn't mean it's AI. There are specific hallmarks of AI things that happen, and we should be watchful for those, but accusing anybody who doesn't make something that sounds right of using AI is awful. Particularly since these days, accusations of AI use, it's hard to prove a negative. It's almost impossible to prove a negative. I cannot prove that I don't use AI unless I record myself writing my entire novel with people being able to read my screen the entire time. I am not doing that, just like every artist isn't going to record every brushstroke they paint digitally or in person to prove that they did not use AI in the creation of whatever it is. And expecting us to is ridiculous because that already it's incredibly invasive in our process because nobody wants their first drafts shown anywhere. Nobody wants the world to see that because we want you to see the finished product, not the garbage that we put out the first time. But also, it's invasive. It's putting an onerous expectation on the creative to prove themselves every single time they create something. And that's honestly disgusting and will destroy people's ability to create because if they're so afraid of being accused of AI, they're never going to make anything again. So, unless somebody has left prompts into something, like they didn't even read the dang thing and they left the prompts in there and just copy pasted it and it's obvious, please stop accusing people of using AI unless you have actual proof they did. If you have screenshots of them saying, yeah, I used AI to generate all of my books, then yeah, of course that's proof. But unless you have that kind of proof, stop accusing people of it. You are ruining careers, ruining lives, and destroying many people's ability, desire, and want to be creative. You are going to ruin creativity for everybody. So knock it off.